Now, okay. So let me just basically, go through your case. You
Yes,
have
sir.
applied to USA twice. You got rejected. Both the time you applied to Weber State University.
No, sir. My first and second interview was on Arkansas State University.
First interview was when? Which
Uh,
date?
on November 1, sir.
November
2000.
1st.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
2022.
Yes,
Right?
sir. Yes, sir.
That time you
And
applied to Arkansas State University.
Arkansas State, and second
What
time
what
also
what time? What program?
for a computer science,
Bachelor's in Computer Science.
bachelor in computer science, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So what were you saying? You are saying something at the same time.
No, sir. For the second time also, I had gone with the Arkansas, and in that interview was on February 9. Same university.
Okay. Now, in the first interview, what questions were asked?
Sir, like in my first interview, I could not hear the question properly. He asked me just two questions, and unfortunately, I could not hear that question. So I gave random answer about like he asked something about like graduation plans. But so I gave plans after graduation, and I think that I went wrong there. And after that, he asked me who is your sponsor, and I said that my parents are my sponsor, and he gave me yellow slip. First interview was terrible. Like
Okay. What happened in the second interview?
second interview was a little bit good. Like he asked me why this university, and I gave the good answer. And second question was why this course, and in second question she got
Why this
impressed.
university? What did you say? Or how did you apply your answer?
I said that. Well, sir, like I love this university. I the reason of choosing this university is because of the professor, because of the course structure in this university, and she interrupted me, and she asked me she said okay, good, that's good. So why did you choose this course, Gagan? And I replied that I simply love the computer science and technology because like new technology like AI feature, machine learning, and looking at my country scenario gave me the strong reason why I should choose this course. And again she got impressed in this answer, and she was about to take the green slips, but unfortunately she saw my previous rejection, and she asked me last question, what are the changes you had made after your first rejection? But unfortunately I haven't changed anything, so I just say a random answer like I changed my circumstance, I increased my funding. And she looked at my identity and she said, oh, you had increased your funding? And I said yes, and but she could not find any changes, so she gave me the yellow slip there.
Hmm.
I said,
So now tell me what help you want from my end.
sorry, sir.
What help you want from me?
Like I want to clear my thought atom because I had wasted lots of money in this, and so I want a proper guidance at how should I answer, what are the changes, what are the changes should I made in this third attempt.
See, so for changes, you're changing the university, is it?
Yes, sir. Like they were posting some tips that you should not change university. Visa officer is not rejecting your university. So for the second time I did not change university, but she asked me question, but I could not answer the what are the changes. So because of that reason I got rejected in the second time.
See, when you're applying for the second time, the visa officer normally asks what changes have you made in your visa application.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the reason of asking this question is because on the first documents, whatever you carried,
Yes, sir.
the visa officer did not find you good and he rejected you.
Yes, sir.
So to basically understand what you have got extra, based on that she can evaluate and then she can give you visa.
Yes, sir.
But when you, I don't know, basically, one, either you are not so too serious, genuine, or you're, I don't know. Because when you say that I applied for the visa interview and the visa officer asked me question, I did not understand, but I gave whatever answer came to my mind. That is a wrong approach, right?
Yes,
If
sir.
suppose basically if somebody talks to you and you don't understand, you answer whatever you want in your mind. Is it?
No,
Whatever comes
no. The main thing happened in my first interview was like I got a date suddenly, like after 2 or 3 days, I got date and
See,
meant.
if you are going for the visa interview, okay, if you are booking the date, then
Yes, sir.
basically you have to basically be prepared, right? You
Yes,
booked
sir.
your date. Nobody basically booked your date, right? You booked
Yes,
your
sir.
date. So if you can't give an excuse that my visa interview was just 3 days and I just basically went and I did not. Matlab, the fact is, if you want visa, then you need to be serious.
Yes, sir.
You can't give an excuse that I went to visa without basic preparing. She asked any question, I gave any answer, whatever came to my mind, and finally she refused me because what she was asking and what I was answering was not. I don't know whether it was relevant or not, and you were least bothered. So when you are least bothered about basically getting your visa, the result would be basically not getting your visa. And then basically once you get a refusal, your case becomes that much more difficult. So when second time when you went for the visa, you felt that you gave a good answer, but the visa officer saw that you have previous refusal, and
Yes, sir.
basically he asked you what changes have you brought this time, and you did not give that answer properly. You did not had any changes. I don't know what was that, and
Yes,
you
sir.
answered, and the visa officer said sorry. So somewhere you need to understand that seriousness of the situation, right?
Yes, sir.
Want to go to US, it is not like you are going to the next city of your country. You are
Yes,
going
sir.
to a new country altogether,
Yes, sir.
which is so far. And that
Yes, sir.
country has their own rules, their own law. They don't have your country law. They have their US laws.
Yes,
And
sir.
they have their basically visa officer who is trying to evaluate whether you're genuine or not. And when you are going to that country, you need to prove that you are genuine.
Yes, sir.
Just because you got admission doesn't mean that you will get your visa,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So somewhere basically that, and it's when the visa officer is going to ask, let's say this time he is going to ask, what change have you bought this time? So you will say, I've changed my university. The visa officer says, why have you changed your university? Okay, you have to give a proper reasoning that first two time you applied on the Arkansas State University. Why
Yes, sir.
suddenly you are changing the university? Do you think the visa officer is rejecting you because of the university?
No, no, no.
The visa officer is rejecting you because you are not able to answer properly.
Yes, sir.
So let's understand that first. Okay. The visa
Yes, sir.
officer is not rejecting on the basis of your university. Okay. Now to prepare for your answer, what change have you bought this time? You are changing the university. But the visa officer will ask you, why have you changed the university? What will you tell?
In Arkansas, they are well reputed professor, but in our university, I am getting the better professor like who holds an award for its excellent research. So, because of the.
Understand one thing basically, understand one thing, Gagan.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Are you in US or are you in Sri Lanka?
No, sir, I am from Nepal.
Oh, sorry. Are you in US or are you in Nepal?
Sir, Nepal.
Sure, you're in Nepal.
Yes, sir.
You're not in US.
No, sir, I am not in US.
How do you know whether a professor is good or bad by staying in Nepal?
Mm. Like visiting their website,
So by
looking.
visiting the website, you came to know this professor is good and this professor is bad, is it?
Uh, Maybe.
Just think logically. How did you know that the professor was good and you are passing a judgment on what basis?
On website.
On
This.
website, the professor is written that this professor is a bad professor, and on the other website is written this professor is a good professor. Is it?
No, sir. No, 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 no.
Then
Mm.
how did you come to that? That basically thing. You're not thinking logically. You're just going by whatever comes to your mind.
Yes, sir.
If somebody says that Lakan is a bad boy, that means Lakan is a bad boy. Gagan is a bad boy. So becomes a bad boy.
No, sir. No, no.
So you are saying somebody good, somebody bad on what basis?
Yes, sir. I got the point.
So why have you changed the university?
Because my friend has recommended me, and I got the better scholarship also. So I changed the university.
Your friend recommended you. Why is your friend?
Because she also got visa from the same university, so it will be much more easier for me to study, or comfortable to be comfortable for me to study there with friend. And Weber University gave me the better scholarship, more 3,000 more.
Okay. See, for the first two times you applied for Arkansas State University. Why?
uh, because of the professor, like 80% of the professor are all from all over the world. That means cultural diversity. And so I thought that I should also apply there, and living expenses also, compared to other university, it was low, so I applied there.
So why have you changed the university now?
Like Weber University gave me the better scholarship than the Arkansas. And even,
Did you not get the scholarship earlier?
yes sir, I got scholarship.
Why did you not apply for Weber University earlier?
Because I was unfamiliar with the Weber University. At that time, I felt like Arkansas is best, and giving me the more scholarship. But later on, after being rejected for the two times, I got to knew that Weber University is giving me the more scholarship as per my academic qualification. So I go with the Weber University.
Gagan,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
understand. Okay, you are going for a visa interview, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, when you're going for a visa interview, you have to give valid reasons. You don't have to be judgmental. When you say best, good, bad, these are judgmental answers.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That means this is good, this is bad, this is best, this is worst. Okay, these are judgments.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So how you can answer this? Okay. One, basically you can say that, doing the, in my first two, basically I had applied for Arkansas State University. But in the meantime, I was also being contacted by Weber State University. I had an opportunity to have a Zoom meeting with them where basically they were able to explain me about the program and the course content.
Yes,
Also,
sir.
I have received $8,000 from this university, which is more than what I've received from Arkansas State University.
Yes, sir.
I also basically have a friend who already got a visa. So I have somebody who is also there to basically, I feel who will be familiar with. So based on all these reasons, I have changed my university.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Not saying anything good, not saying anything bad.
Yes, sir.
You are getting my point.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm getting the point.
Okay. Not say and not going by whatever, this is a good professor, this is a bad professor, this is best, and this is no. There
Yes,
is
sir.
no good, no bad.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's one. Okay. Then we'll have to talk about okay why you have changed the university. Then basically, if suppose what additional documents have you bought, you can say I have added funds. Earlier I was carrying basically let's say 30,000 US dollars. Now I'm carrying 38,000 US dollars. I've added funds.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is also considered.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and don't rush with your answer. Think whether your answer is logical or not.
Yes, sir.
Is it making some logical sense or not? If the visa officer finds you are logical, you will get visa.
Yes, sir.
Just because you are answering for the sake of answering, you will not get visa.
Yes, sir.
This university is the best university. It is a ranked university. It is 120 acres campus. It has 50-year-old university. These are all facts. This will not get you visa. What is your reason? I had some Zoom meeting. I had some conversation. I also saw that course content. I got a better scholarship. I have a friend who is also going in that university. For all these reasons, this is something unique.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
You got the point how you should answer. So,
Yes, sir.
and if suppose a visa officer asks a question and you don't understand, tell the visa officer, can you repeat the question, please?
Okay, sir.
Don't answer without understanding the question. It's
Yes, sir.
about your future. right?
Yes, sir.
And if it is about your future, if you don't understand the question, you should ask, what is the question? Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, sir.
You should, because based on your answer, the other visa officer is going to either accept you or going to refuse you.
Mm.
Any other doubts you have?
No, sir. No. I have only doubt that like if visa officer asks me what are your plans after graduation, then how should I answer this question? Like
How will you
showing the
answer that
like
question? You tell me.
I had made that like after 5 years, I see myself as doing my great work in my own country because my country is backward in technology in science field. So I had decided to continue my further education in US and use knowledge in my own home country, establishing the company in which I will be providing the better data security to my home country companies like this.
So are you basically a rich person in your country?
Average, not
Are
too
you a rich
rich.
person? No, average. Okay.
No, yes, sir.
Okay, the visa officer will say that your country, what your answer I'm telling you, okay? I say
Yes,
always say logical, right? Logical.
yes, sir.
Logic is the important, okay?
Yes, sir.
Logic and specific, not general answers. Two important points in your visa is one, logic. Second, you have to be specific. For example, I have been attending a Zoom meeting. I got the know about the course content. I got scholarship. My friend is going specific, right?
Yes, sir.
Logical and specific. Clear? So here, basically, when you are saying my country is backward in technology,
Yes, sir.
what you are saying to the visa officer that your country doesn't have so much of companies, so much of scope in technology.
Yes, sir.
Does it make less sense to you? If I say my country is backward in technology, then why will you study in US and come to Sri Lanka, come to Nepal when it is backward in technology?
Yes, sir.
Matlab, you are going to study the latest technology and then you are
Yes,
going
sir.
to Nepal and you are going to work in Nepal. Does it make sense to you?
No, 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 no. They will obviously think that I will stay in US.
You will stay in US.
Oh,
If you're saying basically my country is backward in technology,
oh,
because if your country is backward in technology, you studying latest technology, coming back to Nepal and working becomes very difficult because your country doesn't have the infrastructure support to basically for you to come and work. Basic thing,
yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir. I got the point. Yes, sir.
I don't know how much you got the point, but you are not understanding. You should not be judgmental. I told you, right? When you say when you're backward in technology, you passed a judgment that your country is backward in technology.
Yes, sir.
You should not be critical. You should not be judgmental.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I told you earlier also when you said bad, good, bad, I told you don't be judgmental. Again, you said, my country is backward in technology. If
Mm.
your country is backward in technology, will you come back to Nepal?
No, no. Obviously, no, sir.
So, when you are saying, how will you justify the answer?
Yes, sir.
What will you say?
This time I will say that me and my friend has decided to work jointly and establish our
Who is your friend?
like my friend is also my friend, my classmate.
What is he doing? Where is he?
He's also pursuing his bachelor in Australia. And after our graduation, we will back to Nepal and work jointly.
Are you making some movie?
No, no,
Sure, you're not making a movie.
no, sir, no,
In
no.
movie, all these things happen. In reality, it may happen, but chance of becoming all these things happening is very less.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
let's
sir.
be very practical when we are going to say the answer. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What are your career plans? Okay. You listen to me now. Okay. I don't know. I'm just giving you some answers,
Yes,
random,
sir.
whatever. But I hope my answers give you some points how you to write. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, basically in my country there are so and so companies X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, which are offering, okay,
Yes,
jobs
sir.
in so and so areas,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
which are offering jobs in so and so areas. After doing this program, I will be able to get an opportunity to work in such companies,
Yes, sir.
okay, at so and so level. The average salary is so much, okay, in these companies. So there is good growth opportunity in these companies. Further, my country is a growing economy, okay, as it is able to attract lot of, if investments in IT. With my knowledge in US, I will be able to come back and get a good job in my company. Okay.
Oh,
My
yes,
long-term
sir.
plan is to start my own business in whatever.
Yes, sir.
Am I making sense to you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I am getting the logic.
You're getting the logic.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the other question?
Sir?
Any other questions you have?
No, sir. No. Only this much I have.
Okay. I hope you get the visa this time. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Your
Sir,
yeah, go ahead.
my third attempt is on like my next appointment is in March 21, and so if I got visa, I will text you or message you.
Sure. You can definitely basically text me, message me. I will be happy to know about that. I will be
Yes,
happy.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anything else?
And yes, sir. And sir, really thank you for giving me the information.
All the best to
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Two important points that you have to remember. One, don't be judgmental.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in your answers, don't say this is bad, this is worse. Don't say my country is backward in technology. Don't say that. And
Yes,
second,
sir.
be specific in your answers. Don't give general answers.
Oh,
When you're
yes,
saying,
sir.
I said A, B, C, D, E, F. These are my company names, specific company names. There are a lot of companies in my company. There are a lot of a lot of companies in my country. General. There
Yes,
is
sir.
E, C, D, E company in my country which are offering so and so jobs. Specific.
Yes, sir.
All the best.